Jim is one of the most heart-centered people that you'll ever meet. Because of the trauma that he dealt with when he was younger, and several traumas, he has decided that to give back, I believe, is his reason for being. I watched him with his wife, and I was shocked and moved and motivated as his beautiful bride told a story that would destroy most people. And he stood there as this pillar of strength for another human being because that's how he's wired. Well, he does that with Jody eloquently. I mean, I've spent time in their home, and it's funny because you would look at him and go, well, he's so successful. Why would he need to be doing what he does? And he will never tell you this, but it's because he has no choice. It's just how he's wired. And we are lucky enough to experience him. And I'm going to take a little credit and say that I'm grateful he went through Forbes Factor because I've watched his growth since March. We are mentors to each other. And that's powerful. But his motivation and his goal and the way he goes about things, number one, he's wildly methodical. He's got systems in place. He wants to see you, whoever you are. If you've got the courage to say, Jim, help me, I believe he steps up and steps in. He touched everybody in my classroom. I have a young man named Tucker who's just in his 20s who went through some real traumatic stuff, coming out the other side on fire, and Jim just scooped him up and gave him some more direction. Joni, who had this idea for a business and people were taking advantage of her, he said, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. He's helped her. His problem is he'll help almost everybody, and he's learning he can't do that to everyone. But while he's still accessible, see, you can't get to Russell Brunson anymore. You can't get to Grant Cardone anymore. You could in the old days, but now they're so big. I'm going to say Jim is at that level where you can just get to him. I'm at a level where you can I make myself just available enough. I don't have to. But if you're listening to this, the smartest thing you can do is to take some action. If you listen to this and do nothing, what a waste. You didn't hear anything we said. And that's okay. By the way, not everybody, I think Cher said this, not everybody needs to be a rock star. Otherwise, there'd be nobody at a cashier at Walmart. But you make that choice. And it's yours for the taking. So my advice to you was to, if you want to live up to par, go to the gym.